Alright, you guys, I'm gonna do a video here since I had somebody that was subscribed to me, and I don't know if they're really subscribed to me. They must be subscribed to me because they are following my videos, and since I made a big comment in response to our comment in my last video, which I don't know why they made this comment on the particular video they did, because I had a couple different videos. One of them I was talking about how cynical I am about some people that they're on YouTube and that I've seen on television, different places, who you ever hear of these people that use drugs, different kind of psychedelic drugs and different things for like a religion that they're into, and they believe it brings them visions. And I even saw a magazine article once, like with this about LSD once in one of my rock and roll magazines when I was younger, and one particular picture of this one guy, he had crystals all over, and unlike some other kind of people that have crystals and different things, and that, but I don't know, the drugs and different things that this guy was on in a picture, actually he looked creepy, but yeah, anyway, on that particular, I'm surprised this guy made a comment. Okay, and this guy that made the comment, usually he's pretty cordial to me. It's not like I hate him or he's being hateful, I don't know, but I made long dragged out comments in a way because I was kind of annoyed that because people just don't even, whether they don't listen to the whole video. Most of the time I like to type when I explain myself on these things before I commit to putting the video up. If I put the video up, I'll put a comment and explain a particular thing, but you can tell when they make the comment that they didn't listen to the whole video, or they're like those assholes that I knew out there in the world too did. Yeah, for example, I've said before on YouTube, and I said out there in the world, and I'm going to stress this again, you got people with diseases, okay, like cancer and a lot of bone deteriorating diseases and many other diseases, that they're going to die. They only have so long to live, okay? Give them any drug they want. Keep them highed up, and then when they're about to die, they're going to die, put whatever music they want, and even give them a last request, There's even young kids, you ever hear the Make-A-Wish Foundation? There's actually kids that, that are going to die of a particular disease, and the Make-A-Wish Foundation, they collect monies that they get these kids a last request, like if they want to meet a celebrity, a sports star that they admire or something, or to get them some kind of last request, then they try to honor it if they can, and I guess they go out and pay these people to go honor the request, what I mean? But that thing, yeah, you got people of all ages, that have things that they're going to die anyway, and I told people before, by all means, give it to them. And the one comment, if you're listening, yeah, you made the comment of, like, just because, yeah, even if I already told people before, I believe in, the use of drugs, especially if you're going to die anyway, let them have it. I don't give a rat's ass what they want to get high on, if you're going to die anyway. And in a lot of cases I sympathize. I'm not going to advocate people to commit suicide, but I can understand that certain people that are going to die anyway, they just want to finish the job. Because I actually have an aunt that I didn't really know her very well. My sister was real close to her, but she had MS, and yeah, I wasn't there when it happened. She actually did decide to exit and end her life early, so to speak, and stuff like that. When you got like one of my favorite classical artists, this DVD here, right here. Yeah, this woman here died of MS, but if you'd actually seen the interviews and some of her videos about things, you can tell she was all hyped up in the video, and you can't blame her. She was going to die anyway. The disease did eventually take her life, so shoot, if whatever she was actually taking, even if it's illegal stuff, or anybody that died of a similar disease like that, A lot of people died of cancer. that, like, we know that we're musicians, you know. I mean, I don't care if it's Michael Landon, Ronnie James Dio, all kind of different people. If they were taking other kind of drugs that were even illegal, okay, because they were going to die anyway, because, you know, because cancer, especially cancer, if it killed them. And even people that are Christian, that, you know, they thought really highly of Michael Landon. Hey, if he took some other kind of drug to alleviate it because he was going to die anyway, or some kind of stuff, or extra things, or even drank, which I don't hear anything about, but I wouldn't blame him there. So I don't think, and I don't want anybody trying to wipe that booger on me just because I disagree with people going out encouraging other people to be sick. For example, like, not like the cancer and different things I was telling you about. If people that are trying to expand the meaning of sick, you know, like stupid shit that's a fact of life, you know, and so that they can be declared sick because they want to take, you know, a drug legally. But in a way, I mean, if you want to go out and take whatever drug that's illegal and do that to yourself and drink and smoke yourself to death, you know, if you want to smoke 12 cartons of cigarettes a day, you know, and put 8 or 12 cigarettes in your mouth and go, or how about make yourself a nice joint out of a big old cardboard tube that shrink wrap was in, and just stuff it up and make yourself a nice big joint, or take a bunch of joints and shove them all in your mouth at the same time, and then smoke a crack pipe and do everything you want, and do some inhalants all at the same time. That's actually their decision if they want to, you know what I mean? I ain't gonna go stop them. So I ain't gonna go. Some people trying to make that case, with all due respect, not to be hateful. I'm gonna be as polite about it as I can. I don't know where you get the idea that I was trying to, because of my beliefs, I'm trying to deny what I put in your body. I'm not trying to be a dick about it. I'm just saying, if you're going to be a dick about it, even if I'm explaining myself, then I can give a shit less. But yeah, I'm just could be that, yeah, you don't listen to the entire video, but I've told people before. I have had people outside in the world that know damn well what I'm talking about, and that they try to pull this shit just because I'm telling people and trying to tell people to not encourage other people to go and expand the meaning of sickness, you know, act like you're sick for every little freaking thing when they're totally healthy. So if I say I don't believe in that, and I know people around, you know, that I talk to, that I know, pretty good people, they don't force the shit on me. You know, they do all kind of other, you know, different drugs. They're illegal. They drink more than me, and they even smoke more cigarettes than me. They smoke a joint now and then. They don't try to force it on me, but we know each other. But realistically, even the good people you know in a certain way, some of the ones that don't like you, but even the ones that you get along with, we all know some of those. There's a point where neither of us have anything to do with each other's world, or the world each other lives in, you know what I mean? But you know, you just are cordial on that. And I'd even been over certain people's houses I knew once, a few times, you know, here and there. Hey, what they do in their house is their business, you know. They got joints going, and they drink all this, and there's a lot of people that are sick. They do have. I knew people that have been in accidents, and they're never going to be the same. So they got a joints, and they're smoking that, and they're taking all these different pills, and some of them, they have people that are come crawling to their house all the time. Every time it's time to refill their pain pills, come into their house, and these are people that are legitimately sick, right? But then they got these people coming to their house that are not sick, and they're coming to get their pain pills off them because all they want to do is be a pillhead and get high or whatever. That's the thing I'm not condoning. I don't condone shit like that. I mean, God forbid if I was ever sick and had to take and I can't even take certain pain pills. I'll get sick. There's a lot of us, and even my mother's like that. Can't even take Percocet. When you went to the dentist when she had a tooth pulled, she damn near killed her. But I'm like one of those, and too. So yeah, for God forbid, for example, if I had to take a certain kind of pain pills, as if I was actually sick, I'd have all these people crawling over to my house, and they wouldn't give a flying rat's ass if I don't have any, and I'm then in pain. But they want the shit. Yeah, I knew people that were like that. This one woman I knew, was actually in an accident. She'd never really be the same, always in pain. Sometimes there's no pain, and sometimes sometimes she's okay, but a lot of times she's in pain and all that, and that's the way it's always going to be. And she'll have these friends coming over, different people, and they're not sick like her, but they don't give they'll take all of the damn things, and then give them to them, right? Okay, I'll just one. But then they're going and looking for the perfect opportunity to go steal more of them. That's what this shit does to people, too. Yeah, if you're watching, you're legitimately sick, there's probably one of you to know what I'm talking about, yeah. Because, yeah, I know people that happens to, yeah. That they're actually, been in accidents and were sick and all that stuff too, and you get these assholes coming around of different age groups, and they're coming because they want their damn pills, and then they give them one or two, and they're looking for the opportunity, many different tricks they use to go steal more from them or whatever too, and that's the only reason they're around. There's a lot of people that do that too. If you have cigarettes, if you smoke too, that's the kind of bullshit that I'm against. What other people put in their own bodies is their damn business. Even if it's illegal, if that's what you want to do, and even risk, even getting arrested, because there's a lot of times that catches up with you, and then it happens there. A lot of these different people, if you're in the wrong place at the wrong time and buying that shit from some people that's still illegal, you can get busted, and it happens, But just because I don't believe in egging somebody else on that does not need it to go and do it, people conveniently either presume or try to play that card like I'm trying to deny it's them. Like, what the fuck does that have to do with them? But that's all people see. I had people play that card, like I says, out there in the world too. Because I disagree with it, and I say if you don't need it, and I say myself, I really don't want it, to tell you the truth. It's not my cup of tea. And I never said I was denying it to them, but I had people... That's not the first time I had people say that shit to me. Oh, you want to deny me what I put in my... Yeah, it's... Even if you never even said that, people will be pulling that shit on you. That's the same thing that I want to make a separate video about, too, about, religion. Like, I agree with some things on religion, and then some things I don't. That I don't believe... Like, a lot of different activities or behaviors I don't believe in doing, whether it's that speaking in tongue stuff, and all that stuff, And I'll say one thing in a religion that I don't agree with, right? And they'll go and say, all of a sudden, I'd have people say out of nowhere, just because I disagree with a particular behavior in a religion, they'll go and get mad and give me a dirty-ass look and say, oh, you don't allow me, you want to deny me the right to pray in my own house, and blah, 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 And then I'll tell them, I never even fucking said that. And then, and when you try to tell them you never fucking said that, that's not what you mean, they talk over you and raise their voice even over top of you, or just start talking over top of you, and then I've had that happen to me, and I went several times. They talked over me and raised their voice about 8, 9, even 9 times, and I'll try to say it again to get my word in. And you can do this to these people several times, a whole bunch of times, where you'll try to get that word in anyway, and they'll keep talking over you. They don't want to hear it. That's the kind of damn games people be playing too. And other people, whether they're watching or listening to me, they're not born yesterday either, but in the world people do that too. But anyway, that's my time. That's it.